Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? We're going to get started here. I put a post on the community tab explaining that we are in the playoff push. We simulated to basically where we are today, the start of the Tigers series. Here's where we are standings wise. A little different. The Yankees have clinched the playoff appearance. So have the Orioles already. Division probably out of reach for the Orioles. The Twins have won their division. And they're the only team over 500 in the division. So no solid Royals team, no consistent Guardians team in this simulation. Mariners and Astros have both made the playoffs. So we have one wild card team to determine, and we have the American League East to determine. And seeding between the wild cards. The Braves are in. Phillies are more than likely in. Dodgers have clinched the best record in the league. They're going to be the only team that's going to end up winning 100 games. So let's do this. We got Cade Povich on the mound versus Reese Holston. I know this matchup was Corbin Burns Friday, but Burns needs a little more rest, so I'm flipping the matchup. I have no problem getting Mr. Heston in the lineup.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday
I also
night.
changed the
It's the
meter
Detroit
pitching.
Tigers
I
taking
wanted a
on the
little bit of control
Baltimore
over where
Orioles.
the pitch goes. There you see
First
88 and
pitch coming your way
65.
next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Cade Povich. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Perez avoids the first pitch for ball one.
Okay. establish the inside part of the plate. I'm not mad at it.
Kicks and deals.
Hey,
Swing and a miss. And the count
one
even
ball,
1-1.
one strike.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Tosses to
Got it.
first. One up, one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until
Of course, the
then,
Tigers in
make it
real life have
elevated
had a great
because
second
guys
half
that
of the
throw
year
those
and have been a
sinkers, those
surprise
two-seamers,
team.
really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. But when you get a cookie, you
Here are Povage's numbers. There you see 40 innings pitched, 5 games started, 4-3.
don't want to miss it.
Zach
The Orioles
McKinstry in the box
defense
now. No balls and a strike.
got Cowser at left,
In his rookie season,
Mullins in
he
center,
features a
Santander in
sinker,
right,
a cutter,
with an
a
infield of
changeup, a curve,
first to
and he
third,
works in a slider.
Mountcastle, Holiday, Henderson, Westberg, with your battery being Povage and Rushman.
One down, base is empty.
Well, he didn't like those first two
No
pitches.
ball,
Now in an 0-2
strike.
hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which
There we go.
isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Riley Green.
Ball.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ball,
Just
no.
missed. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself.
And
it's
Povage has a
1-2-3
good first inning.
Tigers nothing. Orioles coming up. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. And we're back. And today on the hill, Reese Olson. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
We go to the bottom of the first.
Leading off
and into the
for
box
the
for
Orioles,
Baltimore, Colton
the
Cowser.
left fielder, Colton Cowser.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. And he deals.
Ball.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1.
Orioles are in must-win mode if they want to keep the hopes alive for the division.
That's
Ball 2.
down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one finds the corner. It's 2-2. Left-hand batter waits.
That's a ball.
Outside, and the count's
Full count.
And there's
Ball
ball
4. Take your base.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen
Leading
him
off
give up walks in
for
the
the
past, and
Orioles,
it's an issue
the
once
right
again
fielder,
early on.
Anthony
Santander at the plate.
Santander.
And a foul ball.
Come on, Tony.
Ball 1.
Outside low, and it's 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here.
Probably going to play all 3 games against the Tigers in this spring.
Ball
Next
two.
offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is inside.
So here
Full
we go.
count.
Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a
Runner takes off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runner goes again.
Ball
outside, 4. And that is ball 4.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson.
Ball.
Come on, Gunnar.
First pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Next
Ball,
offering
too high.
upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter off the runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Gunnar Henderson.
Back there, and that is
A
gone.
3-run Earl Weeper special.
A gigantic blast. Home run number 30 on the year. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one. We knew it wasn't coming back.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat.
That was beautiful.
That was a home run. He put a perfect swing
433
on it, and the numbers back it up.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He
Yeah.
swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And
Ball.
that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
No.
Just off the inside edge.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Ball
Good
3.
eye in that spot.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the
Come on,
driver's seat
Mountie.
with the 3-1 count.
And the right-hander deals. That's in there.
There it
Full
is.
count.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Heston.
So man aboard. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. And it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, and he's got a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
There we go.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently, under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Base hit, 1 run is in. The second run scores. It's 5-0.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Nice base hit, Bradley.
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit. Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And the batter now, Cedric Mullins. And that's a base hit. Around second is Rutschman. And that's a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
The second
Absolutely
baseman.
Hammered that baseball.
And
Very loud coming off the bat.
Reese Olson does not even last an inning.
It's going to be a great result more often than not.
Wilmer Flores on a pitch out of the pen here.
Number 59.
And as relievers go,
Wilmer
he's not a big strikeout guy. He
Flores.
tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No balls. One strike.
And a curve is down and in. Activity in the bullpen. Kenta Maeda appears to be getting loose. Rutschman, the runner at third. Mullins at second with one away. Next offering upstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. So the lineup flips over.
Left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swings and misses.
0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first two pitches perfectly.
On the ground. And foul ball. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Okay, Povich should be able to manage it.
10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Orioles 5 and the Tigers nothing. New inning getting started. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but
1 second.
you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Wouldn't chase that time.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Gathers and throws to first, and quickly one away in the second.
The third baseman, number 13,
Gio Urshela to the plate.
Urshela.
Come on, Gio.
And the first offering is not close.
Funny how little a player gets talked about once they leave the Yankees. Like, this guy was talked about when he was on the Yankees like he was going to be the king.
Doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees.
Give me a few minutes. Be right back.
That's if their
2-1.
catcher can present it properly.
The 2-1. Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That's quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Andy Ibanez in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And the next pitch is way outside. The Orioles leading by 5 here at the top of the second. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle. And that one handled on the run. Throw to first.
Out of there.
They get the out, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back
Leading
to the
off
ballpark.
for
Bottom
the
of the
Orioles,
second. Here's a big
the right
power
fielder,
threat. Anthony
Anthony
Santander.
Tony Taters.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Digging in,
The
Gunnar
batter, number
Henderson.
2.
He's already homered
Shortstop,
in this game.
Gunnar Henderson.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here.
Second home run of the game.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 6-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Mountcastle,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes outside. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1-2. Ball.
Outside. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That to right. And there's 2 away.
You got a good piece of that.
Heston
Now
Kjerstad,
batting,
the next
the
to hit for the
designated
Orioles. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Kjerstad.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Orioles up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball
Just
up.
missed.
It's a good take.
Got him swinging. Orioles add 1 on a solo homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
He gone.
Back here in Baltimore, top half of the 3rd inning, and here is Matt Vierling. The pitch. And
Ball.
that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick
Batting
outs.
8. The first
Spencer
baseman,
Torkelson
Spencer
will hit next.
Torkelson.
Torkel Spencelson.
We're there for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Center field. 2 down. 2 outs, base is
Batting
empty.
nine.
Jake
The
Rogers
catcher,
digs in
34.
now.
Jake
Seems like he's making contact with
Rogers.
everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Ball.
First pitch misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Ouch, that one drilled him. In there safely. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Ball.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 1
The
strike.
Tigers with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Mountcastle tosses to the pitcher,
No,
covering
you're
the
out.
bag. They don't come much
PFPs.
closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Tigers leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back now at
Leading
Oriole Park,
off
bottom
for
of the
the
inning.
Orioles,
And now the switch hitting
the
catcher,
catcher,
Adley Rutschman.
Adley
Flores
Rutschman.
back to work.
Ball.
Inside just missed.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter
Now
in the
batting,
first inning or two,
the
that's
third
just
baseman,
such a tone setter for the
Jordan
game. And it puts the other team back
Westburg.
on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Westberg
That's a ball.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fought off foul. The Orioles up big in this one here in the last half of the third. Next offering is in for a strike. Oh, he hit him.
Dead ball, that hit him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes
Now
on
batting,
him,
center
and he hit him.
fielder,
One
Cedric
gone runner at first. Cedric
Mullins.
Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit hard, that gets through.
Nice hit by Mullins.
Throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out.
1-1.
And now it's even up. Right through there for a strike.
Two.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Come on, Jack.
Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. And that rolls into the corner. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. And it's an 8-run lead.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Nice hit. Went down the line. And it was just fair.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. A strikeout and a walk. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And next for the
Now
Orioles,
batting,
Anthony
the right fielder,
Santander. He's
Anthony
0 for 1.
Santander.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch
No
right
ball.
there.
1
Anytime
strike.
you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. That one ripped. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former
Nice catch.
outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
And here is Zach
The shortstop,
McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
And here it comes. On the ground to first. A flip to the pitch.
PFPs.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a
Now
nice
batting,
job of keeping
the
the
left
ball
What's up?
out of
How
the
are you,
air,
Mr.
letting the
Big Town?
defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good
So-
execution.
I simulated the first season to where we are currently, at least the start of the first series, and I
Chris, you played here in
gonna take the playoff
2002.
push and
What
then
are
just go into the
memories
second
that
season.
stand out as to
since
be
I've already won a World
the
Series in year one anyway,
For
and
me, it was just pulling
restart
into
it,
the parking lot
which
and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back.
dives. What a play!
Now batting,
great movie.
right fielder, Gary.
It's hard to believe that that actor that's in Casper is the same guy that played the president
Because of the
in
route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah,
Independence
that
Day.
shows us just how efficient that route to the ball
And
was. In fact,
Lone Star in
it's about as
Spaceball.
good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Carpenter takes a
Love
ball
Bill
as he
Pullman.
stands in for the second time.
Ball.
And that one missing low, and you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. To the right side. Oh, great stop. Whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
Nicely done for the out.
Hey, what? Povich
Tigers
really
shut
impressed
down
me
there,
yesterday.
And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Bottom four.
Leading
and
off
into the box
for
for
the
Baltimore.
Orioles,
Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And a pitch. Henderson, a former Rookie of the Year, 22 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10.
Come on, Gunnar.
Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Oh, they called McDermott up?
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up.
I'm kind of surprised you're not going to the last home game of the year.
Plate coverage. Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that rotation, in my opinion.
Zips it across.
Got him. That's an out.
Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Heston,
the designated
Kirstead,
hitter,
the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2.
Kirstead.
And that's in there at the knees.
One thing I don't like that
In the air, left field.
YouTube has done, I don't like the fact that
Stretches out and hauls it in.
regular videos and streams are their own bucket, and then YouTube Shorts are their own bucket as far as, like, to me, for hours watched, it should just be one giant bucket.
Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's Gio Urshela. The lefty fires. Bounce to the left side. Lays out.
That's a base hit.
Can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Tigers.
And at first,
the second
Andy
baseman,
Ibanez. Up now for the Tigers.
Ibanez.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Nobody out, runner at first. The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Matt Vierling now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
I hope. But you know, I was thinking about it. I went back and looked at the projected win total for the team. It was 89. So,
with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
As bad as the second half has been, they're actually going to end up with roughly the same the projected record that they were projected for.
Here comes a pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
But you know, the funny thing about that funny word, expectations, you know, all the fans, including myself, I'm not, like, have been very critical of the team. You realize 2 years ago, if we were in this position, people would be thrilled.
A 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Snuck the fastball by him.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position.
We were literally projected for 89 wins this year
He just needs one more
by Dakota.
Hammered, base hit.
So, I mean, in a way, we've done what we, And
Two
the
on
fact that
now with two
the fact that
away.
with all of our injuries, we've
And
still
now it's
done
gonna
what we were
be
projected
Jake
to do,
Rogers.
Ball
First
one.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
to me speaks
1-0.
volumes. Oh God, don't you start. My
Ha!
my
Three-year
one
for a
friend
strike.
thinks that all sports are rigged.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
She's
Throw in
thought
holds the
all
lead
sports
runner
were
at third,
rigged ever
so
since
it'll be bases loaded and two gone.
Now batting.
the Saints won their
Gets a hit from
only Super
Detroit,
Bowl
Wenzel Perez.
the year of Katrina.
In there at the knees. Strike one.
He's pitching
She said
well,
it was
but
set
not
up for
going
them to win the
top.
Super
First
Bowl
pitch
to help the
strikes.
economy rebound
Usually
after the
doesn't work out
hurricane.
for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a base hit. One run is in. Now two runs score. It's 8-2.
Up
First
next
and
for the
second,
Tigers.
two down.
The
And up next
shortstop,
for Detroit, Zach
Zach.
McKinstry.
McKinstry.
Pitch
No, off the
misses,
plate.
and that is ball one.
No,
Just
that's the
missed.
ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Holiday tosses to first.
He's out.
That
Has
ends
that
the
officially
inning,
been clinched?
and they limit the
My
damage.
coworker was telling
So
me
it's
that
two runs on
the
four hits.
Dodgers and the
Oilers
Phillies
got a
still had a
couple left
chance.
up. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Orioles 8, Tigers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. And first offering is
Gotcha.
fouled off.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get
Well,
to the
I don't know
start
if you saw
early,
the
get him
post
out
I
of the
put on
game
my
before he settles in. So
community
I'd say
tab on
mission
YouTube.
accomplished.
I'm gonna
Missed
get
with
back
a
to
changeup.
focus.
And
I'm not
now
gonna say there's
1-2.
gonna be any football on the channel or any wrestling on the channel or jokes or whatever. But I am gonna get back to playing
Ground ball
this
right
more
side.
and being more
Rutschman retired.
baseball centric, since that is kind of the
Jordan
theme of the
Westburg,
channel.
the next to hit
The
for the
third
Orioles.
baseman, Jordan Westburg.
And first offering is fouled off.
I think Westberg and Urias are going to be back on Tuesday.
Ball
And
one.
delivers outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. And there's two down. So next to hit
Now
for Baltimore,
batting, center
Cedric
fielder.
Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
No.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0. There's a strike. Two down,
By the way,
nobody
I
out.
love the movie
Last half
Casper,
of
but it
inning
makes me
number
feel
5.
old considering how young Christina Ricci is in that movie.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Back now at
Leading
Oriole
off for
Park.
Detroit,
Here's the left
The
fielder,
left fielder,
Riley
number
Green.
31, Riley
As he turns on the rubber,
Green.
and with that good live arm delivers.
Ay.
That's in there. That's strike one.
I'll tell you, I know we have Mountcastle, but if the White Sox are serious
And
about
he
shedding
is.
payroll,
Chased it out of the zone.
I would take
You know,
Andrew Vaughn in a
haven't seen
heartbeat.
it in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
0-2 now. And
1-2.
that's in the dirt. One and two now. That one
2-2.
missed.
Come on.
Bounce to third. Westberg sends it across
Out.
to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Kerry Carpenter
The right
up
fielder,
now for the
number 30.
Tigers.
Kerry Carpenter.
Wouldn't
Ball.
chase that time.
Come on, Povich.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. One down, base is empty.
Too
That's
low.
a little bit low.
Ooh.
Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well.
next
I
for
know
the
it didn't
Tigers,
produce a hit, but he
the
made
third baseman,
solid contact, and that's all
Gio
you're looking to do anytime
Urshela.
you're at the plate.
Gio Urshela steps in.
Ball.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
One ball, no strikes.
Casper's good at that.
Right side. He handles it
Out.
himself, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. 9-1-2 scheduled.
His
hit
brothers,
home
not
half
so
the
much.
sixth. It's
Or the other
Orioles 8,
3
Tigers 2.
bad ghosts, not so much. They would disturb your coffee drinking.
And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Jackson Holliday. The wide to kick the pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, 1 down. He swings and fouls one off.
Big Time, if you're still here at the end of this game, remind me to show you Shohei Ohtani's numbers.
Kicks and fires.
Because, my God.
Threw it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling
Up
you what,
next for the
pitcher and catcher
Orioles,
on the same page
the
right
left
now.
fielder,
Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser.
Cowser.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He
0-2.
can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look
1-2.
down in the zone.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Bounce to the right. Ibanez. Over to first.
Got him.
2
That's
up,
an
2
out.
down.
Now batting,
2
the
outs,
right
base is
fielder,
empty.
Anthony
Now a chance for Anthony Santander.
Santander.
I was surprised. I put a poll on Twitter that
Foul ball there.
asked if you could only give the money to one player, you giving it to Santander or Burns? And
Nobody on.
I was surprised that
Pitch clips the
so many
outside
people
corner.
voted for Santander. I get Chris Davis vibes with him, though. I'm afraid that if we give him the money, he's going to just
Swing and pop off in foul ground. He's got it, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. Povich back to work.
That's a
That one
strike.
finds the zone, and it's 0-1. On the ground to the
Foul
left,
ball.
and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this
The
guy at the
batter,
plate
number
tends
10,
to have trouble with.
designated
And
hitter,
there's just so
Matt
much information in this day and
Dearly.
age. Sometimes too
Now
much.
pitching
Number
for the
60
Orioles,
gets handed the rock out of
number
the pen.
60,
Didn't you say you
Comes
like
on
this
over
guy?
for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that. So we'll see how he settles in.
Veerling
Ball.
in the box for the 3rd time today as he
1-0.
takes that one off the plate. And downstairs. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And he makes the catch.
And
just missed a home that time.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And
Ball.
it skips in the dirt.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a foul ball. So now 1-2.
Clearly,
One
he was sitting
ball,
on a
2
fastball
strikes.
right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Down in order go the Tigers. And it's still 8-2. New pitcher on now, Kenta Maeda. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 18, Kenta
let's see.
Maeda.
The pitch.
One thing this game needs to do is improve their logic of what pitchers they bring in when. Can't tell how many times. I don't know if you've ever noticed at Pigtown. I don't know how much you played this year.
In the air, left side.
They'll have pitchers warming up in the bullpen for the computer, but then they'll sub in a completely different pitcher that wasn't warming up.
1 away. Ryan Mountcastle,
The first baseman,
the next
number
to hit
6,
for the Orioles, a former
Ryan
first-round pick, and he's really turned into a
Mountcastle.
nice everyday player. And
No,
that
that's
one
outside.
just missed off the outside edge. Maeda, 35 years old, and he was born in Japan. Off the
Ball.
mark there. Ball
2
2.
balls, no strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
That sucks because I was really actually enjoying your road to the show.
Righty delivers. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ball
And
3.
another ball.
Full count.
I get it.
Swing and a ball.
Look at me. One of the things, I mean, that probably hurts both of our channels is
2 down.
with our real lives, we don't have time to sit there and have a schedule to where, okay, I'll be live every Monday at 8 o'clock or every Tuesday at 8 o'clock or.
And first offering is fouled off.
To almost make it like appointment TV, so to speak.
Ball 1 there.
Besides that,
1-1.
I know a schedule would help the growth of the channel, but I've always said I don't know if I want to schedule because then
And that is strike 2.
you put a schedule on yourself, you start to feel like it's work. I don't want streaming or YouTube to feel like work
And we'll do it again.
unless
2 down,
I start
nobody on.
making enough of the channel that it
Game
can
1 in
be
this
work.
3-game set.
Ball
And
2.
a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets back here in Baltimore. Ready to
Well,
begin the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher.
How many subscribers you got, if you don't mind my asking?
No.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
I mean, because I honestly thought after I got to 1,000 that it would grow quicker, but that next 100 has been a slow run. I was asking how many subscribers are you at, if you don't mind my asking.
That's
Next
the ball.
offering is down low. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That's
I don't think
good.
that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. The Orioles up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th.
No.
Here's something I always struggle with in this game, Big Town. How many pitches would you say the average reliever throws in a
Everybody's got to look over the
game?
shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ball
Off the
3.
mark there, and now 3-1.
YouTube is a funny thing.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Keegan Aiken
Number
taking
45.
over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Aiken.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Just off the outside edge. 1-1. To short, could be 2. Flips it for 1 on a Mountcastle.
That's an out.
It's a double play.
There you go. Get Shelby out of trouble.
Now next up for the Tigers, Riley Green.
So clutch. You could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's off the mark. 2-2. Rogers at third with 2 away. Holiday tosses to first. Out. And that is the 3rd out of the
People
inning.
were killing Holiday after that fielding miscue yesterday, or the fielding issue yesterday, saying he needs to go back to Norfolk. He's not ready to be in the big leagues. Like, give the guy a break.
Maeda back to work.
Hey,
and a swing and a miss.
0-1. Ball.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. And the righty deals.
Ball
and
2.
Another ball.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away. Jordan Westburg,
now batting,
the next to hit for the
third
Orioles.
baseman, Jordan Westburg.
That's in there. And that's strike
No
1.
balls, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Not in time. He's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, really in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this. Really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Righty to the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at first, 1 away. Up the middle, and there's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Jackson Holiday getting ready to hit. That one out to right. Sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate.
He's safe.
Not in time. He's safe. And it's 9-2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit.
Let's go.
Barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Gone into the flagpole. A monster shot to right. And they add to the lead. It's 11-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
I think I'm going to win this game.
Shelby Miller comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Santander at the plate with 2 away.
No ball.
Swings through that
1 strike. Ball
Next
1.
pitch is outside. 2 outs. Swing and a foul straight back. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Torkelson. And that's the 3rd out. They strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. The wind to the pitch. That one pushed foul. And a pitch. That's to third. A sliding stop to first.
Nice stop.
Very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
He's 2 outs away. And next to hit for Detroit, Gio Urshela.
Why do I feel like Gio Urshela is always batting in this game?
0-1.
Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-2. The Orioles up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs. So digging in, Andy Ibanez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch
2
is
balls,
outside.
1 strike.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take this one in a blowout.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like
there we go.
Tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
11-2 the final tally as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score tonight.
Hit him with the
First
high.
for the victorious Orioles, 11 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight.
Yeah. Let me show you guys, if any, for people that are here, that crazy numbers that Otani has. So they have him pitching because the game is dumb and you can't remove his pitching. 14-7, pitched almost 200 innings. If he has another start, he's going to get 200 strikeouts with the ERA under 4. But look at the hitting stats: 154 games, 600 at bats, 121 runs. He's going to get probably 200 hits, 50 doubles, 56 home, 172 RBIs. Like, let me see some. Where's records? MLB records. I mean, he's probably. I mean, he'd have to have a really good last week to get 19 RBIs, but is it possible? Let me see. The Dodgers have how many games left? They have one, two, five. They have 8 games left. If Otani gets 19 RBIs in 8 games, he ties the single season record for RBIs in a season. Wow. All right. Good to know the A's aren't going to help me out at all. White Sox are at least competitive somewhat in this. Did they call Skeens up? Okay. Yeah, they did, but he's hurt. Alrighty, I will see you all next time. I do gotta go spend a little bit of time with somebody. I will be back.